Okay, part two. Hold on one second. Part two to my live stream. Or not live stream, the Holy Bible study. Um, um, excuse me. The Lord hath broken the staff of the wicked. Hold on. Damn it. The Lord hath broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers. He who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke. He that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted, and none hindereth. So, smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke. I guess the people that were doing that stuff to Israel, or anybody who does that to anybody, gets dealt with, is persecuted, and none hindereth. So none of the people persecuting them stop. They're not being hindered. They don't hinder. They don't stop. Let's look that word up in the dictionary right quick. Hindereth basically means hinder. H-I-J-K-O. Okay. Let me see. Hinder. To cause delay, interruption, or difficulty in. So to cause delay or cause interruption or to cause difficulty in. Hamper. To cause delay. There's no, they're not causing no delay in the persecution that they're doing. They're not stopping it. They're continually persecuting that guy who did this, or whoever, to the king of Babylon who did this. The whole earth is at rest and is quiet. They break forth into singing. Yea, the fir trees rejoice at thee. Okay, so the whole earth is at rest and is quiet. They break forth into singing because of this news, I guess, they're hearing. Because notice this was done, that was verse 5 and 6. The Lord hath broken the staff, and he who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke. That's already been, done in this time frame. And the whole earth is at rest and is quiet. They break forth. They're breaking their silence. At first they're at rest and quiet, like relaxed, and then they're celebrating. They break forth into singing. So if you have like a table, and you break the table, it's not a table anymore, it's broken down. So they're at rest, and they were at rest, and they were quiet. Now the rest is broken, and the quiet is broken. It's not rest or quiet no more, and they're singing. Yea, the fir trees rejoice at thee, and the cedars of Lebanon, saying, since thou art laid down, no feller is come up against us. So, feller, meaning, hold on a second. Shoot. B-C-D-E-F. We're gonna look up feller. This is how the Holy Bible should be studied too, with the dictionary. Most pastors out there aren't, guarantee you 99% of them don't even have the wisdom to say what I'm saying right now. Study the Word of God with the dictionary knowledge and grammar knowledge. Fellers. I was thinking feather. Feller. What? Feller. One second, y'all. Give me a second. I'm gonna go use my other dictionary. I have to set you guys down right quick. Hold on. Enjoy the dark, quiet time. Or whatever. Not quiet time, but Okay, okay. We're gonna set the dictionary on top of the Holy Bible real quick. Feller. We're gonna look up. I love the dictionary. I need to read this more often though. Fuck. It's not in the dictionary. Fella. Hold on a second. F-E-L-L-E-R is not in here. Feller. Okay, you know what? My other phone should, hold on a second there. My other phone should have it. I'm gonna look it up right quick. Going slow, so don't judge me. Definition. I think it has to do with the non-standard spelling of fellow used in representing speech in various dialects. No. For trees rejoice at in the cedars of Lebanon, saying, since thou art laid down, no feller has come up against us. I think it's a lumberjack or whatever. I think that's one of the reasons. I'm looking in the dictionary right now, online. Person who cuts down trees, thought so. See, look at that. A person who cuts down trees. So no feller has come against us. Basically the trees are, so to speak, rejoicing at the being cut down, being down in the cedars of Lebanon, saying, since thou art laid down, no feller has come up against us. A tree cutter hasn't come up against him. He must have done, used a lot of wood and just took whatever he wanted, did a lot of evil stuff. Hell from beneath is moved for thee, to meet thee at thy coming. It stirreth up the dead for thee. That's a kind of, it seems cryptic right there, but I want to try to figure that what that means. It hath raised up from their thrones. Oh wait, whoa. Hell from beneath is moved for thee, to meet thee at thy coming. It stirreth up the dead for thee, even all the chief ones of the earth. It hath raised up from their thrones all the kings of the nations. All they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou also become weak as we? Art thou become like unto us? Thy pomp is brought down to the grave, and the noise of thy violins, I think. The worm is spread under thee, and the worms cover thee. Hold on. My favorite part coming up. Viols. V-I-O-L-S. I think viols is violin. Yeah, viol.